For the people who like heritage or streetwear style, they're always gonna find two garments in the closet: a denim jeans and a denim jacket. The denim jacket, the most common, is the Type 3 or tracker jacket, as Levi's name it. But what about if you're looking for a change? Levi's this year has released a Type 2 9053 in the LBC line. Let's do a review, see the characteristics, and where it fits in between the old Type 2s released by different Japanese companies. See you inside. Okay, this is the Levi's Type 2 9053 belonging to the LBC line. Okay, before to move into the review itself, I'm going to explain why I pick up this jacket. I think this is a good alternative for the Type 3 if you want to change something in your wardrobe and looks different, and it's very, very stylish. There's a different shape, it's completely different shape. It's more boxy, then give a completely different style. If you want to improve your style or change your style, this is a nice way to go. At the beginning, I was looking into the Japanese brands that do the reproduction of this jacket with some very expensive, some very affordable. But I found that Levi's has reissue this jacket in this year, 2023. And according to them, they was very faithful to the 9053 issue. Then, how I know if this was really faithful or not? Then I decided to look for information. The information that I found is really good information from this book, Levi's Vintage Denim Jackets, when they go through the Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. This is a Japanese author that I think launched this book in 2022. And I found that is very, very accurate to the period. This issue is very faithful to the first issue. Then, let's move on into the review itself. I bought it two. Of course, I'm gonna send it back one because I wasn't sure about the sizing. Then I always wear large in Levi's jackets. Then I order a large, 42, large, and also I order 44. Okay, this was something that in order to know which one is going to fit better, and keeping in mind that this is going to shrink. These are, I would say, in the level Type 2, a shrink to fit. Then let's see the characteristic of the jacket itself first. Then it's a short jacket. It's a short jacket. It's sitting the waist. It's boxy. It's square with a lot of room. Also, they design with these pleats that keep more room, and this thread to keep the pleats in place until you need to expand your capacity of the jacket. Also, it has in the back pleats, who has exactly the same purpose. Give more space when you bend, and then with the jacket, wearing the jacket, they have more space in the back to expand the fabric itself. Belt adjusters, like in the original one, and the Type 3 already. This is something fixed, and there is some model that has panels in this size, or a T to in order to produce larger size. Some come with panel here, then give more space in the thorax, or a T to create more space in the thorax too. But let's go into that later. Let's see how is the design itself. Have two pockets, flat pockets, no rivets. They are bar tacking. They are bar tacking in this case, yellow by tacking. You see there are two kind of threads. There is orange thread and yellow thread, like it was in the original design. The same here in the plate has yellow threads, yellow threads, and in the other has orange or gold threads, with all the parts, the biggest parts, or where I put together the jacket itself. Then it's very simple construction, 5 buttons, iron buttons, like the original one, are this kind of buttons, iron buttons, stamped, Okay, I stamp it. Has the red tab like the original. The original one came with red tab with only one place and without the R, because it still wasn't how is registered the brand. Then this was I think 1 year or less than 1 year, no, less than 1 year, and was replaced for both sides and with the R. Um, let's keep with the construction itself. Then inside we have the Selvedge. Yeah? We have the Selvedge here, the Selvedge until here, yeah? Which is the original design. The stitching is yellow stitch, and yellow stitch and gold stitch, yellow stitch and gold stitch makes it here to put together. There is one thing, what characteristic has this? This has interrupted stitches like the original one, because later coming in only one line, here there is an interruption in the stitch here. It's not a continuous stitch. It's are minor details but make the difference. Here the belt adjusters are exactly as it was described, the yellow around and orange in this side. There's more details that I have. Oh, the leather patch. There is one thing, every garment guaranteed. If you check the patch later, this has disappeared, only coming in until this year, and was removed, they say, because for legal reasons was removed this every garment guaranteed. What else? Back pleats. The construction is very simple. It has two types of threads. It's chain stitch, fillet seams. Okay, fillet seams, chain stitch here, yellow chain stitch, and here simple stitch. Later models has chain stitch here and chain stitch down there. Are different than the red Selvedge that is the signature of Levi's. Okay, so far so good. Then you see the buttonholes are cut through buttonhole. That means is first stitch the shape of the buttonhole and then cut through. Like by example, the flathead has this kind of buttonholes. As you see, it's a very good construction. Very good construction. Let's talking about the denim later and see what is the characteristic of denim, which is a different game. Okay, we have the measurements now. Let's do the measurements. Okay, let's do the measurements. And the back in the shoulder is, in this large, is 20.2, 20.3, 20.2. The length, this is really good fit for my shoulder. The length is 25 inches, exactly 25 inches. The sleeves are 25.5, and the opening is 5 inches, and the sleeves were quite high. These sleeves are 10 inches. Okay, 10 inches. For reference, my measurements are, I have 184 centimeters, that means 6 feet. My weight is 19.4 kilograms. My chest is 44 inches or 112 centimeters. I think that's all the data, and my shoulder is 19.5. This is the right size. Again, large size is the right size for me. But we have the problem of a shrinkage, which is at 10%, which is a lot. And depending how you wash, could be even more. Then let's see the measurements, the extra large, and let's talking about the denim itself. This is the measurements of the extra large. Let's see one thing. Okay, pin pan. This is 20, it's 1 inch more, 20.8, 1 inch. Then the length is 26. 26, a little bit more longer than the other. The sleeves probably are the same. The sleeves are usually they do the same. We change the shoulder. 26. Yeah, it's half an inch more, and 1 inch more from the back is 27 really, and the opening is 5.5 inches. The opening of this sleeve. The opening, sorry, maybe someone is going to be interested in this. In the opening of the waist is 23, and the armpit to armpit is 25. The other, sorry, I think I don't measure the armpit to armpit. The armpit to armpit, the other is 23.2. 23.2. Then we have the measurements are excellent for me. The large, but I think with the wrinkage, the extra large is gonna be better. Anyway, when you see the fitting test, you're gonna tell me in the comments what you think. There's one thing: until size 42 or large, they don't use the T. Here we have the T. This is the extra large and above. They use the T because the panels are too wide due to the width of the denim fabric itself and the selvedge. Then they use the T to do the larger size. This width is different. There is between the collectors there is a lot of searching for the jacket that has the T behind, or the side panels. It has side panels. Anyway, let's talk about the denim itself. The denim is made by Kaihara, is unsanforized and unwashed, 13.8 ounce, is really nice weight, and it's very similar to the sugarcane. Sugarcane is 14 ounce, but they already say there are version unwashed and version washed. I recommend, if you want to play safe, sugarcane has a really affordable price, and the washed version is I think is the way to go, because you don't need to thinking about the shrinkage, mind how gonna wash and how gonna do it. But anyway, the is left hand twill, right hand twill, which is signature denim from Levi's. The left hand twill is signature denim for Lee. Then 13 ounce, unwashed, unsanforized, and right hand twill. It's very, very heavy denim, really. I must consider that. Let's see how it's after the washes. I think my idea is to wash the extra large, see how much is the shrinkage, and return the large. I think I wait for your comments in the comment section. What you think? See how fit me both of them. Well, so far so good. Let's see how is the fit and the final thoughts. See you outside. Okay, this is how fit the extra large. You see, it's very long in the sleeves, very long in the sleeves. The shoulders falling here are not in the edge. If I button up, this has plenty of room in the chest. One thing that I forget about this is has the Selvedge ID here. You have see the Selvedge ID, but it's a really nice touch. Exactly like the original one has the Selvedge here. This Levi's is really good reissue. Anyway, this how fit the extra large. I don't know what you think, and I don't know if you take the risk of keep this and send it back the other and do the soaking of this and see how it fits after that. Okay, let's see the side. Let's see the back. Okay, let's see. This is the pleats. Okay, this is the other side. Probably this is gonna be the right size for me. Keeping in mind the layering up and everything. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I like really well fit the jacket. Usually these jackets I use with a t-shirt or a shirt or a flannel as maximum. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's see the next three. Okay, this is how fit the large size. Okay, large size we see is very good in the length, very good in the shoulders. Is I can button up and still have space. Okay, yeah. Again, the Selvedge. Anyway, you know, you have button up. You see, there's good space in the waist, and if I button it here, good space in the chest. I suppose this fit, I think, much better. Let's see the side. Let's see the back. Okay. Back. The other side. So far, so good. I really like this. I think is the perfect fit for me. But with the shrinkage, probably is gonna be the how is the sleeves in this place. That's why I'm really worried about this. But well, anyway, we need to test this, and the only way is do the soaking. Probably what I'm gonna do is put the extra large in the soaking or washing, and then taste it. And because there is 90 days, I can return one of the jackets. I'm gonna keep only one, of course, and probably it's gonna be the extra large. Anyway, let's gonna give my final thoughts with this. First, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Help me to grow this channel. Let's see what about this jacket. Type 2, I think it's really stylish jacket. Some people really like it, some people really dislike it, but I think in terms of style, it's one of the best. Make the difference with the Type 3, which is the most common and most seen, and the boxy fit could make that if you have a little bit midsection, could be disguised by this boxy fit, and using maybe a straight or maybe more looser how is denim that I use instead of slim fit, that straight fit. Gonna make a good combination, a good combo. It's very faithful to the period. That reissue is one of the best reissues of Levi's. I think Levi's are doing now a good job in terms of reissue historical garment. The denim, fantastic. I have meals. There is no complaints, nothing. The only thing is this shrinkage, but is how it's supposed to be. And the weight of the denim is okay. We're talking about 12.5 ounce, very nice. And the construction is top notch. The construction is top notch. That is a really good, really good jacket. Then we have two downsides: the shrinkage that make difficult to choose the size, and second, the investment. We're talking about almost $400 and about 300 pounds. It's a lot of money for this jacket. You can have, if you're looking for something very, very close and affordable, sugarcane with 187 euros or something in red cast heritage, I think, or even can find from Japan in Inoja or in Denim, and when they have the stock, this really affordable price. There's other brands to produce, but I think the closest is sugarcane. Real McCoy, they do a really good, a really good Type 2, but it's very stiff. It's expensive. Do I recommend this jacket? Yes. For who? Is for the people who like make the difference or like this kind of style. Otherwise, the Type 3 is unbeatable. That is something realistic. I'm happy with this? Yes, more than happy. And all depends on you. What's like more? Is this style or the other style? And you like this style, how deep in your pocket? If you like this style and you have not enough money, go for sugarcane or similar, and really good quality of garments. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.